Hello guys, welcome to Boxing Blog Center, the home of Nigerian and African boxing. You know, this is not the usual time we usually come live, it's a normal time. But I had to go live for this because this is a big breaking news, you know, a news that just came out, let's say less than an hour ago. And we're gonna be joined by our brothers for sure. And I want to say thanks to each and every one of you that is live with me right now. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. So, at the end of Matter Boxing conducted an interview with Michelle Joy Phelps, and of course with IFL TV, where he stated, listen, this fight is happening, that both Joshua and Tyson Fury have agreed on the site, offer. They've both now chosen, agreed upon what site, what venue, what stadium, arena their undisputed clash will take place. And we all know that's going to be in the Middle East, probably in Saudi Arabia, Arabia Saudita, like you say in Spanish. But let's of course play the interview right here. I'm going to be calling our brothers, from all over the world. And like I said, I don't go live at this time normally, but I had to. As a boxing fan, you have to. We got a breaking news like this. This is a live breaking news from BBC. And yes, the home of Nigerian and African boxing. Oh yeah. We give you guys nothing but extraordinary bangers, okay? Nothing but extraordinary bangers. Let's of course hear from Eddie himself, and then we proceed in calling our brothers to join us.
Hey Fight fans, it's Michelle Joy Phelps, and I'm joined now with Eddie Hearn.
Hi, need your heels on. How are you?
It's been a flats type of week.
Some good work.
Thank you, appreciate that. Been doing a lot of traveling around.
Yes, I saw you. I was actually in the same suite you were in, interviewing Tyson Fury yesterday. Yeah, correct.
Really?
With the big windows. Yeah.
Speaking of Tyson Fury, did he get what he needed to get by Tuesday?
Yep. I don't want to talk too much about it because I think people are bored of me talking. All I'll tell you, which I haven't said to anyone yet, is that both sides have approved the site offer that they want to go with, and now we're just finalising the site deal, and we're in a great place. I saw Tyson yesterday.
How was that?
Yeah, it was good. I just messaged him and said, I'm in Vegas. I knew where he was staying. I said, I'm in your hotel if you fancy a cuppa. And we just had 5 or 10 minutes together, and it was good because I don't represent Tyson Fury, so I don't know what's in his mind. And what he basically cemented in my mind was, this is the only fight he wants. Do you know what I mean? And I know that's the same with AJ. So it was just good to say, right, we've got the offer, we all approve, we're moving forward now, we're good. Okay. I'm not going to go into where it's going to be held, but it has been agreed by both sides that the option we will take, and you'll get the date very soon and the official announcement. Is
it safe to say that it's definitely going to be this summer?
Yes, 100%, yeah. And that's the thing, everybody wants this fight as soon as possible. There is no option for this fight to go at the back end of the year, and I've made that clear. And that's been probably the hardest thing about securing the site deal, is that in this world we live in today, most people would like to kick it to November, December. That's not available. It was never available. What was available was a summer fight for the undisputed heavyweight world championship. That is what you're going to get, and both guys want 2 fights this year. One will be in the summer and one will be in December. That's the plan. And like I said, it was just good to hear it from the horse's mouth yesterday to say, no, we're all in. This is the fight for us. And we kind of like, it's almost like animosity aside, that will start once the press conference start. Yeah. We have to work together to get this over the line. And, you know, all of his side, everyone's being proactive, and they have been. And like I said, you know, you've seen a bit from the fighters, a bit from AJ, and everyone's happy with the situation. We just need the official announcement now, and that will be very soon. I don't. Again, that's why I don't want to talk too much, because I keep saying it'll be very soon, and then people tweet me and go, but you have to understand it is quite a difficult process, particularly in this world. And I'll probably make the mistake of probably being a little bit too positive, you know. And the question is, what percentage chance does this guy? It's like, I don't know, 90. How long? I don't know, 2 weeks? And everyone's like, well, 2 weeks are up. You said 2 weeks. So all I can say is like I said, we've both sides are happy with the offer that's on the table now and ready to move forward.
One of the things that I really sort of clocked during the interview with Tyson was there's still some sort of legal stuff going on. It doesn't seem as though that has sort of disappeared. Is that the only thing that's possibly holding back this fight? Because I
don't think that can hold the fight back. It's definitely ongoing, and again, that's like their business, their side. So I don't know too much about it, but I do know that probably from Deontay Wilder's side, like, I don't think Deontay Wilder actually. Oh look, Liam Williams and Demetrius Andre. Right, mate. That's Demetrius Andre and Liam Williams. Okay. Yeah, so that's their business. Like, I don't think Deontay Wilder even wants to fight Tyson Fury, to be honest with you. Like, I think that... Oh, it's still going. I think that... I just think he wants to cause trouble. And I think he's probably looking for some money. Like, and it's a shame, because it's the fight boxing wants and needs. It's not going to get derailed by this, in my opinion. Okay. But it is probably quite annoying for them, because they are having to... You can't just ignore something like that. Yeah. You have to go through the right channels and defend yourself and make sure it's dealt with. And that's what Bob Arum's doing. And, you know, like I said, like, from our point of view, I don't see that being an issue in the fight.
Okay. I don't want to bore you with constantly. I know you're probably going to end up like having to repeat that like 10 times over today.
Yeah,
so
at least everyone's queuing up to.
But we are here in Miami for Demetrius Andrade versus Liam Williams, and we just saw that they were the exchange. Yeah. It's starting to heat up a bit. Things are getting a bit tense now.
It's a really good fight. I mean, look, you know Liam Williams, you know his reputation.
So, I mean, I don't know, man. I have some things to say, but let me call our brothers, you know, right now. Let me call them in. Because things are not... Listen, despite what Joshua and Fury agreeing, okay, having an agreement regarding the, you know, the side offer where they've both agreed on where the fight takes place and all this thing. I respect it. I think it's good. At the same time, I'm still, I don't know, man, a little bit skeptical, especially when Eddie Hearn mentioned the ongoing legal battle between Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury. Eddie Hearn can't really go into that much because, because you know, he's not team. He's not in charge of Tyson Fury's career, promotional wise or whatsoever. He's an outsider, so he doesn't really care. All he cares about is Anthony Joshua, and Joshua, as we know, has no legal issues with anyone. Fury does with Wilder. The arbitration is still on. And it's just a little bit like, I don't know, man. You know, let me call our brothers and let's hear what they have to say. Because I'm still not feeling the vibe that much like that. But we'll see. Maybe I'm just being... Yeah. Let's see. We shall see. Alpha Sunday, what's up? How you doing, brother? Tajagbe, bro, what's up?
Hey man, what's going on, man?
I'm good, bro. Sunday, like, if you mute him, I go call your name, so just mute him. Let Tajagbe come in, and I want to hear his take on this. We are live, by the way. I don't know if you know this, bro. You know, usually I don't go live this time around, except like it's fight night. But I saw the news. I think it's a positive news. At the same time, you know, the Deontay Wilder legal battle is still on. It means Fury, like the way Team Fury was saying, listen, man. Even Bob Harum, who there's a lawyer or something like that, but who I thought, like, know more about this and can fight it off in a way. My Joe, can you like mute it on your side, please? Mute it on your side, because it's good now. So, bro, like Bob Harum didn't tell us the truth, wasn't truthful to us. Wilder Fury can still happen. Yeah, I'm happy that both Joshua and Tyson Fury have agreed on a site offer. They've chosen the site, the venue they want this fight to take place. But the Deontay Wilder legal battle is still on, bro. What do you make of this? You will go.
Well, let's see. I like the news Eddie Hearn came out with. It's positive news. It's always good to hear anything about big fights like Anthony Joshua versus Tyson Fury. As I've said before, and I don't know if I said it here, but Anthony Joshua stated, do not believe anybody else unless it comes from my mouth. AJ, he's been truthful to his word so far, as in when it comes to the fight. He said he gave us an update saying, it's going to be finalized pretty soon, and we should believe in that. We should believe when he says stuff like that. So when 258 management comes out and announces, okay, it's finalized, we are in preparation, we have the site, and then we have the site, the venue, we're gonna hold a press conference, and yes, that will be the time for me, for the boxing world to rejoice, because there's going to be a big fight coming. I'm not saying Eddie's word does not mean anything.
Bro, sorry to interrupt, but this has nothing to do with Anthony Joshua, bro. Joshua has already agreed, Team Joshua have agreed, Joshua's already agreed, and it's going to come out soon. But the thing is that there is still an ongoing legal battle between Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder. They are still in arbitration. And Eddie Hearn did say that he's not sure this will stop the fight from happening, but Tyson Fury does have to settle things up with Wilder, and you know how he does that. It is money. Wilder needs money. Wilder wants money. Wilder is gonna be getting paid big in this case right here. Is going to be getting paid big, like I'm saying big.
Yeah, big from big.
That's the reason why he doesn't want to. He doesn't care about fighting again, because he knows, like damn.
Okay, this financially has nothing to do with Anthony Joshua. This financially has everything to do with Tyson Fury and Wilder. If somebody's getting paid and somebody's losing money, it's coming out of Fury's pockets and it's going into Wilder's pockets.
Is what I'm saying.
Anthony Joshua is not losing any money whatsoever. This is Fury. This is Wilder trying to figure out what's going on. I personally don't know the details of the situation of what's going on. somebody, if that's what it's supposed to be, somebody's definitely losing money, but as of right now, yes, the arbitration is still going on. I don't know the details of it, but like I said, the man said, AJ said, if everything is set in stone, everything is finalized, you are going to hear from me. Unfortunately, I don't know if Eddie Hearn how Eddie Hearn works with 258 management. It just seems like there's two different entities with two different voices. Just much like there's Bob Arum and Frank Warren over there trying. You don't know who's who and who's speaking what. So I'd rather wait from the man himself, and then I believe Eddie, but I just wanna get a security from AJ himself, and then I'm like, okay, yes, it's set. Because right now, Eddie could have had a meeting with Tyson Fury, and then all of a sudden Tyson Fury is gonna change his mind tomorrow. Eddie's right, but then Tyson Fury could change his mind tomorrow. They had a cup of tea or whatever the fuck they had.
Bro, so, if Anthony Joshua did not agree, on a side offer, I don't think Eddie Hearn will say that both sides have agreed upon what venue, what arena, what stadium, and what country this fight will get made. So both sides have agreed upon that. So the thing is that with the Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder issue is what I'm like looking at, because even though like the arbitration has to do with Deontay Wilder wanting to get money, okay, like maybe for damages, and he's gonna get paid millions if that's the case. Millions. So, in my opinion, this is looking very. I don't know, man. How much do you think Wilder gets, though, in your opinion?
I think I don't know. I would say probably a fraction of what he made with the Fury, the second Fury fight. Maybe even less. That's how much I think he's gonna get. But like I said, everything in court is non-disclosure, so nobody's allowed to talk, no matter what, unless everything is done and over with.
Yeah, man. We'll see how it goes. Mayo Joe, are you with us? Mayo Joe, are you here, bro?
Yeah, man, I'm here.
Yeah, bro. How you doing, bro? How is Ireland? How is Portlish? Portlish, right?
Portlish is calm, bro. Portlish is calm.
Yeah. What do you make? You heard the news, bro? You've heard the news, right? Sure.
Yeah, of course, yeah, definitely.
What do you make of it? Are you 100% now? Are you 100% convinced the fight happens, or is there still a little bit of, like, what if on your mind? What if Deontay Wilder doesn't wants to put us under? What if?
So I have two concerns. I'm not 100% sure that this fight happens. I mean, this announcement is good news. It is obvious that Eddie Hearn, 258 management, Anthony Joshua, they are desperate for this fight, and they are doing everything to ensure that this fight happens. On the Fury side, I'm still not sure, to be honest with you. Fury has a track record of dishonoring contracts. He's not a guy that he signed a contract with Fury. It's not guaranteed that Fury is gonna follow through with his signed contracts. He's done it before. He signed a rematch contract with Klitschko He did not follow through. He even had he had a press conference and all of that, but he pulled out. He signed another rematch with Deontay Wilder. He pulled out because the truth of the matter is, he really could have had a fight with Deontay Wilder in December, even in January, to be honest with you. And that wouldn't stop him still. That wouldn't stop him to have a fight around June, July against Anthony Joshua. So as regards Tyson Fury signing a contract or agreeing to the site and all of that, it's still not a guarantee for me that he's going to follow through. I mean, like I said, and we all know that he has a track record of not honoring contracts. And people like that are not to be trusted. They are not trustworthy. He's not a trustworthy guy. And he's not an honorable man as well. He's not honorable. So, when you have a man like that, can we really rejoice that he's agreed to this site? He's agreed to this contract. Can we really rejoice? We can't rejoice because, he said it, with his own mouth that when I'm lying, people think I'm lying. When I'm saying the truth, people think I'm saying the truth. So that means that he's a liar. So he's not to be trusted. I'm not rejoicing, to be honest with you. I saw the news, I forwarded it to the BBC group, just for us to see that, yeah, there is an announcement, but I'm not like, oh my God, yes, I'm celebrating. Trust me, bro. I'm not celebrating at all. Because, like I said, you have a man who has a track record, history of not following through. A man who is not an honorable man. How do you really celebrate, or how do you believe whatever comes out of his mouth? So I know Eddie Hearn is doing everything possible. Anthony Joshua is, they're all giving their best, but the guy we're dealing with is not honorable. So I'm not celebrating. And the second point for me as well is that Bob Arum lied. He lied. He said that Deontay Wilder lost the case and there is no arbitration, there is no whatever. That Deontay Wilder doesn't have a leg to stand on. The case is over, blah, blah, blah. But then, a couple of weeks ago, he turned around and said that we're going to know what's going to happen with the case in May. So, which means that there is still an ongoing case. There is still an ongoing situation. As regards Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury. Also, the interview that Tyson Fury conducted 2 days ago with Michelle, when Michelle asked him about the situation with Deontay Wilder, he said, I don't know, but I'm paying millions of dollars to my lawyers to sort that situation. That means there is a serious, I don't believe he's paying millions anyway, but he's paying his lawyers to deal with that issue. So that means that there is a problem there. That case is still ongoing because I don't see the reason why you would need lawyers and why you would be paying lawyers millions of dollars to fight your corner if there is no case. So definitely there is a case. So I'm not celebrating yet. It's good news, don't get me wrong. This is good news, but it is not every good news that needs to be celebrated because the people we're dealing with, we don't know. I think I'm going to start celebrating I'm going to celebrate when they actually get in the ring. Even when they have their press conference and all that, I'm still not going to celebrate because with Klitschko, he had a press conference and blah, 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 and still he pulled out. So for me, that is a red flag. It's a red flag there until they actually get in the ring on the night itself. When they start having their ring walks and all that, then I know for sure that this fight is happening. This is good news. I'm happy that they've all agreed. They are happy with the sites, but I'm not celebrating. That's all I have to say for now.
Damn, man. The same thing, like, I heard the news, someone wrote me and said, bro, are you happy about this? This is happening at last. I said, bro, wait, come on. Be patient. Come on, don't celebrate too much because, we are dealing right here. Joshua, we know he's serious about this fight. Fury, we don't know when it's serious and when it's not. But even Joshua coming out today saying that, listen, I think Joshua's message, like today to Tyson Fury, is clear. Joshua is not looking ahead and saying, he's not thinking about like quitting or, he stated, listen, man, my team have told me, be patient. Everything is, we're working on everything. Everything is on process. And what you have to do is just to keep up the faith, keep training and all those stuff. Joshua is looking ahead, Fury is trying to play a lot of my games today. He says he wants it. The next day, I don't want it. It's just crazy. Let's let our brother in a little bit. Sunday, are you with us, brother?
Can I just say one thing real quick before Sunday comes in? If you watch Joshua's body language in that interview, Joshua is still not 100% sure that Fury is going to take this fight. He's still not. Obviously, Joshua wants the fight, but you can see his body language is so relaxed. Obviously, Joshua normally is a very calm person anyway, but I think Joshua is also training and looking ahead that just in case Tyson Fury pulls out, I'm just going to fight my next. That was why he said that I'm just here to fight. And he mentioned something for the first time since this Undisputed talk started. He said, I'll leave the job to you guys to talk about Undisputed. All I want to do is just get in there and smash his face. So he's not even really excited about the whole Undisputed thing anymore because he's not sure. They all know Tyson Fury. So his body language tells me that he just wants to get into a fight and just continue his legacy. But as regards to fighting Tyson Fury, I don't think Joshua is 100% sure yet because they all know Tyson Fury to be a dishonorable man. Thank you.
Sunday, are you with us, bro? Sunday, you there?
Yeah.
Have fun. I aside, brother.
I greet you, brother.
Thanks for coming in. I do appreciate you, bro.
Thank you very much.
How you reasoning matter, Seth?
Matter na clear matter. I get really big part. Whether now on to the my game, I see the go on. You understand?
Onto the my game. Okay.
I see the go on. So now waiting to play. The fighter. It's like a hook. You understand? You don't hook Tyson Fury. There is no way to go. A fight, maybe still not take place. So me anybody no get shaking. But I will see the repeat. The fight maybe still not go take place. That's real. It's confirmed. There is no way for him to escape. Then for the Dirty Wilder side. That Wilder, he knows him like this. So say, time not day for them to get to the fight. That's a feeling. And even if it be same, they can say, okay, time can't day. For instance, so they make it happen again. But that Wilder, you know, go fit beat as a feeling. You go see go collect again. So what is the need of all these things he's doing? He's trying to play game so that he can get him money. A little money want to take. So if you want to get money from this fight, he had to tackle Tyson Fury. That is what he's supposed to be doing.
Yeah, but not being Tyson no go fight Fury again. He want fight Fury, but now Fury Tyson no go fight Wilder again. So now make we did where we did so.
Yeah. He not go affect this fight so. you know go fit affect this fight. Now yeah, Fury and I get Varamish. You understand? So this fight that Tony Joshua and Fury, no, it's confirmed. Now I confirm. Nothing go fit wave on.
My brother, nothing's confirmed yet until we see the foreign go Fury, eh? May I tell you, brother, may I tell you one thing? Bless you don't know Fury at all. Fury don't fair do press conference. Yeah, you know the Klitschko. You know they were supposed to have a rematch for that fight.
Yeah.
So Fury was supposed to do the like for that rematch. The guy would do press conference, do everything. Like everything was done. The hype was there, and few weeks, just I think it was a week or 2 weeks before the fight, Fury pull out for the rematch. So that made Fury, yes, now look at the Deontay matter again. He pull out, even though say me, I want me I see the Joshua Fury fight, but the truth remains that the guy pulled out. The guy pulled out from Wilder fight. So that now comes to like, man, I don't know, man. Like, when I saw the news, I was smiling, but at some point I was like, what if? Now someone just said that Deontay Wilder wants my $10 million to let it slide. $10 million. Do you think Fury will pay Wilder that? My Joe?
Fury will not pay you.
Fury will not give Deontay Wilder $10 million. No freaking way. He's not gonna give him that kind of money. The truth of the matter is, from my understanding, even if the arbitrator rules in favor of Deontay Wilder, it's gonna be a situation where they will give Deontay Wilder a certain percentage of what he would have earned in a fight with Tyson Fury, the third fight. They're not going to give him the full amount of money that he would have earned because the fight did not take place. And also, if you consider the current situation around the world, there is no way they would have been able to make a lot of money. Even AJ is the biggest star in heavyweight boxing, all right? His last fight, AJ had to take a massive pay cut. AJ got just under 10 million pounds for that fight. Pulev got about 3 million or thereabout. So AJ had to take a massive pay cut. The pay-per-view was about just under 700,000 pay-per-views. Normally AJ average his pay-per-view average is about 1 million to 1.2 million normally. But people don't really have money right now. So if Wilder and Fury, if they had a fight in December last year, let's say they had it in December, they wouldn't have generated a lot of money. That is just the truth, because there will be no side fee. That's number one. And number two, the pay-per-view wouldn't be great, because really at the time nobody wanted to see that fight. So I don't even think they would do 500,000 pay-per-views. So just imagine no side fee, pay-per-view only about say 400,000 to 500,000. How much is that going to generate? Will they be able to pay the both of them 10 million each? I don't think so. I don't even think they'll be able to pay them 5 million each, because that fight, I don't believe that the fight would have done really well. So if Wilder wins this arbitration, or whatever they call it in America, he's only going to get a fraction of what he would have earned if the fight were to happen. So,
but it's going to be millions.
He's probably going to be like 2 million. Trust me.
Well, that's something what I used to earn. What I hardly earned 2 million before for Tyson Fury.
Yeah, of course, it's a win-win situation for Wilder if he wins this is the arbitration. If he wins it, It's still a win. Even if you pay him $1 million, you earn $1 million for sitting your ass in your house for doing nothing. And he can still go ahead and have other fights. I believe he will get more than 1 million. He might get between 2 to 3. But all these 5 million, 10 million, I don't think it's going to happen, because even if the fight happened, even if I've earned 10 million, he wasn't going to do well. That is just the truth. He wasn't going to do well. I remember most of these Wilder fans. I'm not talking about the good fans, because I know he has got some good fans. I'm talking about the crazy ones. They don't buy his fight. They don't support the guy. So they just talk a lot of crap, but they don't really buy his fights. So the truth is, I don't think that fight would have done really well, to be honest. Considering all the things that happened after he lost in February last year. Wilder's stock really, really went down big time. Big time. So, he's not getting 10 million. I'm not gonna, people like to argue he's getting 10 million, he's getting 20. The truth is, he's not even getting 5 million. Trust me, in this current times we're living in, he's not getting that kind of money. People can argue all they want. If he wins that case, he's probably gonna get around 2.5 to 3 million, which is still a big win. For not having any fight and getting 3 million, that's big, man.
Well, guys. I do appreciate you. I'm a little bit tired right now, man. Tell you. Well, thanks for joining BBC. Do we have anyone in the house other than you guys? Let me see. Okay, yeah, you down. I think the rest are sleeping already. When you're in the Europe zone, European time, it's different. It's late for a lot of people already. And God bless you all. Thanks for joining me, brother. And if there's any update tonight, we might definitely talk about it tomorrow. Shout out to Truth Son. He said, "My brother BBC, respect to you always, AJ. The future is coming to rule." Definitely, bro. I concur. Wait, let me see if I can add this guy. This guy, what's his name again? Let me see if I can add this guy. Let's see if he can join. Let me see. Let's see. Maybe he wants to give you steak. Hello. Hello, can you hear me? Hello, we have Lawrence online. Yeah, Lawrence, you're with us.
Yeah, bro.
Hello, bro. How you doing?
Yeah, greetings. Yeah,
Greetings to you too, brother. Welcome to the channel. Hello. What do you say?
Watching. I heard what the brother said. Actually, yeah. 1 second. So let me put my earpiece.
Okay. All right, brother. You can. Yeah. So, what do you make of the news? Please, if you're on the show, don't listen. Don't use your bro. Oh my God! Why you always? Can you off?
So
can you mute your TV, bro?
I listen to Eddie.
Mute your TV,
Okay.
bro.
Can you hear me now?
You have to mute it.
Yeah, I've done that now.
Can you hear me now?
Can you hear me now? Very well. Can you hear me?
Okay, yeah. Continue.
Okay. I said, from what the brother said, everyone has a great knowledge. But my take on it, I listened to Eddie. To be honest with you, Tyson's dad doesn't want to fight.
Yeah, but both Fury and Joshua have, have agreed on
but yeah, what happened is that the general public put the hit on Tyson back when the dad made that statement. So they put the hit on it because everyone won the undisputed. The world actually needs that for healing now. They just need that. The boxing fan is a great fight that must take place. So Tyson is obliged. Like Jesse, there's no hiding place. There's no hiding place again. The fight must take place. Even Bob Arum, Tyson has 2 fights left with him. So he rather makes this fight and the next fight, the 2-fight deal, his last fight, which is a good fight and it's a big money fight. So what I see about it is Wilder will come in because he wants to cash out too. I don't think he will want to use the value of his condition, the state of his current fight, because his fight won't have done well. That's the truth with Tyson. But I think because this undisputed fight, there's 100 million there already on ground for them. It's a big money. He will try as much as possible to slice what he can slice. If it's close to, at least it should be more than 5 to 10 million. That's what I feel. But the fight must take place. There's no hiding place. There's no other fight again to be made. It's the fight to be made.
Thanks, brother. I do appreciate it. Now, okay, are you 100% convinced the fight happens?
It will happen. It will happen. There's no other fight.
So
Both promoters.
You're 100% convinced it happens?
Yes. Ty, the only person that doesn't want that fight, to be honest, the dad doesn't want the fight. He wanted a warm-up fight, but he knows there's no way. The promoters, they want the fight.
Well, he's already said that Joshua can be their own fight. Isn't that what he said?
Yeah, he has agreed. He spoke today too, right? Today or yesterday. So the dad is really okay, no problem, because of the heat on him by the public. They want the fight.
Yeah, bro. Thanks, brother. I appreciate you.
Yeah, thank you so much
for coming in. And yes, guys, we're gonna be logging off. And I wanna let me give some shout out to the people live right here. To the people in here who are watching, who tuned in, and who are on the live shot right here. Shout out to our sister Lisa Bills. Lisa Bills always come through. Shout out to Oyi Ogiraki. It says, I'm praying for AJ to join you on live one day. Shout out to K Gentro. Shout out to Dead Game Boxing. Shout out to Salomo Suleiman. Shout out to Omo Guy. Shout out to MP Gamer. Shout out to Julius Quarter Julius. Shout out to James Morgan. Shout out to Truth Son for sure. Shout out to Sir Oku. And I appreciate all of you guys. And Truth Son says the fight will happen, just a matter of when this year. On summer, yeah, that's June, July. Summer, it happens summer according to Eddie Hearn. So when. Yeah, Elizabeth, I appreciate you for coming in. Always showing up. Elizabeth is one of the most she's. I'm yet to see Elizabeth on any other live on like any other boxing live conversation other than BBC. I think that's she's a big fan of the channel, and I appreciate you. Always will. I like the fact that you always come through, and it's just so hard nowadays though, because people come out. Like it's not on and off thing in a way. True Son said, keep it up, BBC, my guy. You see, yes, brother. We're gonna see, bro. True Son, what are you looking at? Are you in the US or in Canada? Where you at, bro? Okay. So guys, thanks. Appreciate you all. so much.